everybody, and happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. I'm Ahab. This is Deportivo La Coruña. This is a pre-season, no, not a preseason. This is a pre-end of the season summary episode with a special game. We will just go over a couple of things, how the season's gone, and what we're planning to do for the transfer window coming up. And then we've got a critical game because the season is pretty much wrapped up. We have two more games, and we really can't go anywhere else in the table short of Real Madrid doing something drastically wrong. So you can see we're third in the table here, and we've got 76 points. Fourth place is 66 points. So we can lose 6 points, but we've got a hold on third place. If Real Madrid does something really weird and loses the next two games, buddy, we're in second place, and that's just a little bit of extra money coming our way, but really not much of a difference in my opinion. You can see Barcelona has wrapped up the championship once again, and quite the past winning streak going on there. Not many solid players in the stats this season. That's because we've been a little bit more of a team. Gaku Shibasaki with a ton of assists here. Been a little bit more of a team, and I've done a ton of rotation because of all the leagues we were in this year. But you can see we won 23 matches, drew 7, and lost 6. Some of these draws we should have won, like the San Sebastian, Getafe, Malaga. Bilbao was a solid game. Levante, they're at the bottom of the table. We should have won that. Sevilla was a tough game, and Madrid was a tough game, obviously, but it is what it is. So, what are we looking for at the end of this season? Well, I have not been happy with the way the inverted wingers and wingers have been playing. That's not to say that they haven't been quality, but so I have Fede Cartabia here, who got some solid stats for that right side, but I feel like he doesn't play quite up to snuff here. You can see, his average rating is just over 7 for the Champions Cup, for the Championship, and First Division. Champions League and First Division. But I feel like in order to progress, we need somebody who's more effective on the wing. And the same, unfortunately, can be said for Mr. Alvaro Traver, who you can see he has a much better average rating than Cartabia, with his stats being slightly less in key areas, although his mental stats are much better. So I'm honestly inclined to sell Cartabia and try to get some money for him, possibly even sell Traver, even though he's been pretty solid for us, and take chances with some new folks. Now, I do have this youngster that has been the rotational left side, Juan Luis Valor. Got some growing to do. He's got potential. I signed him on a new contract for the next couple of years, still pretty cheap. But he has potential. He needs to grow. And he had 44 appearances over the past 2 seasons for us, and 2 goals. You can see he hasn't been up to snuff. So he needs to get games, and I need him to grow. So I will probably send him. I'm of two minds. I want to send him out on loan so he can get tons and tons of game time. But on the same side of things, I kind of want him here because he is pretty solid for a rotational player. He's actually come up big a couple of times, even though his rating doesn't show it. Look at this tackle 1 in the Champions League, 90%, 83% tackles in the First Division, 84% passing in the First Division. Bad dribbles per game, 3.8. But anyway, so really, I'm looking to reinforce the front wings, and then I need to get somebody quality on the right back side. Not to say that Simon and Boveda have been poor. They're just not great. And, like, for example, Mads Pedersen has been playing very well on the left side and has been able to affect games in ways that that position should, even though his stature is not that great. But he's quick, very quick. He's got some talent. He's got great mentals. So, and he's 26, which is not necessarily young, but he's not old. He's got some time. He's got some legs. He doesn't like big games, but that's okay. So I'm looking for some new solid right winger, and again, I'm willing to sell Bovida and Simone. They're both getting up there, especially according to my board's rules. We do have some solid talent in the under 18s. 18-year-old Paul Robin Penengesdal. I just botched that, but I mean he's developing nicely as a wingback. He's just coming off of rest and injury. Michael Pribble, also a solid central defender who's developing nicely. Still young, plenty of time to develop there. And then Gaitan Cavalli on the left side here. Dude is just, he's 16 years old, and he's like, you know what, I'm just going to learn. I'm learning. That's what I'm doing, I'm learning. His stats just keep going up. I'm very happy about that. Another year or two, and I'll probably loan him out to get some time. And Joan, not really happy with some of his stats. Rated highly by some of our folks, but, and was it, we had the right side, I think, Andre? He's okay. He's building as well, but still not ready for first team. I had, maybe it was Cavalli. I think I'm thinking of Cavalli here, who's going to be solid for the left side, and then Jacobo Lopez is not bad for the left side either at 18. I mean, we have some pretty solid players that are coming up, but I need players now. So I can't necessarily just take some of these youngsters and plug them into the team yet. And I have found somebody already to put on the right side from Bilbao. Andoni Garosabal. Probably a botched pronunciation of that as well. But pretty solid stats, 25 years old. Paid flat out for him, and should be a solid right wingback. And very much looking forward to see how he performs. Obviously, he'll join us in July. Also put out an offer for Facundo Mora because he's got some solid stats, but they were asking for 20-something million, and I need to spread the wealth a little bit. I've got my scouts out looking for wingers, inverted wingers specifically, and well, entirely sure we're not coming back with great stuff. But we'll see how things go. I think that's enough for now about the summary. This is not going to be the last episode for this season. This is just like a special episode because we have a derby. I love me a derby. Derby match against Vigo coming up here in the other side of the episode. Season has gone. The end of the season has gone pretty well. We got blown away by Paris Saint-Germain in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then we had a draw against Bilbao. We absolutely annihilated Real San Sebastian. Draw against Malaga. We won against Leganes. And now we got Vigo. And Vigo is playing very well this season. They're 6th in the series, in the table this year. And I don't know if we drew. Did we draw? No, we won against them earlier on in the season. All right. Well, hopefully, now that we're home, we can take it to them. Formation we're going to be playing here. Here's Valor on the left side because he is a green light inverted winger for that side. Playing Edmondson and Invartson up front because Holland hasn't quite been the same since he was on injury time. So I'm bringing him back into the team slowly. Definitely next season is going to be a starter, but you can see Edmondson and Invartson have a nice little teamwork going on there. Partabi on the right, as he should be. Shibasaki and Katali, because they have just been dominating the middle here. And I've been thinking more and more about the DLP position. I think I'm looking for something a little bit more aggressive than somebody who kind of sits back. I need somebody who runs a little bit more but isn't quite as all over the place as the BBM. So I might be trying some players as central midfielders like I toyed with earlier in the season. See. Simone and Pedersen out wide. Clemente and Chumi have been solid defensively in the back, and then Uzoho goal. O'Hara has taken an injury for a while, so he's going to be out as replacement goalie. So I'm running with no backup goalkeeper. Uh-oh. That's that. After the break, a Galician derby against... Galician derby? Did I just misspeak? Gallego. Boy, I did misspeak. Gallego derby versus Celta de Vigo at home at the Riazor. See you in a moment. Here we are with our Gallego derby against Celta de Vigo. They signed Edison Cavani and I think Dennis Suarez at the beginning. Yep, Dennis Suarez at the beginning of the season. And they have been dominating for them up front. And it has been trouble in conjunction with Beltran back here, kind of holding the midfield very well. We had trouble against them in the away game for the season. Hopefully we'll be able to hold them and score goals like we have been. All right, lads, let's see. Out there and impress me. Have been on an okay run. Looking rip, rare, and ready to go. And the team talk in the tunnel. It's Derby Day. How much you look forward to local rivals. I always look forward to derbies. I think I say that every time we have a derby match, whether it's this save, bats, any save. Against Vigo. It's important to use every tool. We definitely have to pay him a cent. Simone is there because Boveda is injured, although Simone definitely plays better than Boveda. All right, and away we go. We're back to the TV camera here because I've been trying to minimize my hardware utilization so that my Twitch testing and streams can keep up off of this laptop. You would think a laptop with an i7 processor, 32 gigs of RAM, and a gigabit internet connection would be able to Twitch stream well, but it's all about finicking and getting things set up correct. Looks like Vigo is having a solid passage of play here. Great interception from Edmondson, but we're not able to capitalize. Artabia with a great interception clears, but directly to Beltran. That's what I was talking about. He sits in that defensive midfield spot and does a very good job. But their wingers are pushing way up. So the curious thing about Cavani's way offside. Way offside. You really even need the video assistant referee? I mean, it was like... I mean, look at that. That's got to be at least a meter. Not more. So the 4-2-4 we're running, I have the inverted wingers on the wide. They man mark the defensive wingers. There's a nice cross from Artabia over to Valor. The inverted wingers on both sides man mark the corresponding defensive wingers for the opposing team. And it does pull them out of position in some cases, but more often than not, it makes sure that those wingers are getting covered when they make the runs down the line. Nice run from Valentin. Gets tackled in the box by Sisto. That was a solid tackle. Little give and go between Beltran and who that was. Valor, I think it was. Cataldi. Oh! Fortunately, Vigo's keeper gets down and is able to stop that, and we have a corner. Ingvartsen with the header just over. Goal kick to Vigo. Ingvartsen came back from injury with a vengeance. And between him and Edmondson, they've scored quite a few goals in the past couple games. And that's a lovely offsides call for us. Clemente booting it up to Ingvartsen, who I thought he was onside, but all right. Who am I to argue with the video game? Vidya game. Oh, Cataldi picks up his third yellow card. Headed right to Uzoho, thank you very much. Artabia puts it up. Ooh. I'm not sure who headed that, but that looked like it was solid. Cavani's offside again. Yeah, the assistant referee had his flag up, but they let the game play because Vigo stopped playing. Simone was a solid cross. And the header goes over. It's a goal kick. Playing attacking. Just disable the focus and see how that works. Vary some things up. Cavani, come on. He wasn't offside there? Seriously? Oh, missed header. Thankfully. Goal kick. You know what else I'm going to drop these guys back a gauche. Drop these guys back to standard. All right. Chumi boots the ball up to Edmondson, who's onside. Crosses it back to Cataldi. Shibasaki, who puts the ball up to Simone. Simone, come on, get that cross. No, back to Edmondson. Not a bad passage of play. Shibasaki into space for Valentin, who's making a nice run. There's that speed I was talking about. How is that not a penalty? He's down. Oh! That's Valor coming in with a solid right-footed shot. Ruben Blanco gets a hand on it. Shibasaki puts the corner in, and Edmondson hits it over. Or Ingvartsen hits it over. Apologies. Nice tackle. Oof. Some hard-hitting tackles going in there. To demand more here. I'm going to make a change, I think, here. I feel like... And Cavani's offside. Shibasaki's pressured by the feedback. So, I'm gonna make a change here. What I'm concerned about here with the DLP is I've got a player in all of my midfielders. If they play DLP, actually Shibasaki's long shots aren't that good, so I'm not going to enable that. But like Danilo Cataldi has long shot of 16, and Madrano Marchetti have long shots in the teens as well. So one thing I don't like is having to shoot less often in the hold position. So I am going to try, and AP on support is pretty much the same thing, in my opinion. I'm looking to not have a shoot less often because Shibasaki's rifled a couple of things in here. So, and also AP is a little bit too aggressive in getting in this area. So I put a central midfielder on support, and I add, take more risks. And sometimes dribble more depending on the team. That gives Shibasaki a little bit more freedom to run around. He's not going to be as crazy as a box-to-box because Cataldi's got that narrowed down. But oh, here we go. Cavani puts the move on Chumi and scores a goal. Oh, boy. You don't need to see that again. Yeah, we're go ahead and hold that. Cartabia trying to beat people. Beat his ego a little bit. Back to Cartabia. Puts it up. Cataldi. Valor. Nice passage of play there, but really creating much. Let us also get to low crosses. And we'll do that. Actually, we're going to do that. Wrong one. Nope. Trackpad is not working for me today. All right. Really, Uzoho should have gotten that. What I might need to do is change formations after halftime. I want to give them a little bit of time here. Vigo is not really dominating the game per se. We're just not really. We're not really having quality shots. I could have signed Cavani, but he just wanted too much money. And I'm too much of a cheapskate moneyball player to sign somebody like that in their 30s for that much money. But he's definitely a quality striker in Football Manager. All right, Simone with the ball. Hanging out. Back to Uzoho. Uzoho to Shibasaki. Chumi. Cataldi running into space. Valor puts the ball into space for Cartabia, who wings it right back to Valor, and really Valor should not be attempting headers. What do we got? Or, oh, no, throw in Valentin, or should I say Pedersen with the multiple ping ball shot for Pedersen there. Throw in for Clemente. Valor back to Clemente. Zoho getting pressed. Chumi. Simone running up. Running into space, but he's marked. That's a nice cross, but nobody's there to receive it. Edmondson got the loose ball. Come on. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Every single shot and cross ricochets off a defender. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Just gets a talking to. Beltran looked to be offside there. I'm not sure why they're getting the corner here. Disable that. The last thing I can do now without changing the tactic. For the rest of the half, I think. Toss out a demand more here. Bartson to Valentin. See, and this is what I'm talking about. We really need some more quality wingers. I don't know why, even with his stats, Cartabia just isn't producing. Oh. There's one other thing I can do here. Cartabia on attack. Valor on attack. And Edmondson, target man on support. All right. That's what I can do. Edmondson didn't score the same amount of goals as he did last season, but he definitely had some low ratings, but he definitely affected games, which I'm content with. If somebody's affecting a game and not scoring a goal, I'm okay with that. Somebody got fouled there? Is that what that was? Tabia with the free kick. It's trafficking. Vartson picks up the loose ball. And what absolute malarkey. This is a 4-on-3. Clemente with a solid sliding tackle to prevent a cross in. Suarez with in-swinging corner. Out-swinging corner, I should say. There he goes again. Our guys are feeling pressured this whole match. Problem. So Edmondson, oh, Cartabia just missed. Edmondson, I don't know if you can see that, it's starting to drop into the spaces here when we're up front, which is really just it provides yet another person to pass a ball to, and it keeps the defense moving. If we're still 1-0 towards the end of the game, I'm going to try something completely ridiculous. I'll tell you more about it if we end up doing it. Nice tackle by Simone, but the ball gets right to Cavani, who misses by a mile. I feel like there definitely needs to be a tactic change at halftime no matter what. Nice ball to Cavani over the top. Cavani holds it up, puts the move on, and into the side netting. What do we have for ratings here? Not great, but bad, but not great. Not good either. Come on. How is somebody on support offsides? Gonna have to give them the old 1-2. Simone has made a lot of mistakes today, apparently. That's the other thing. Simone has great games, and then he has mediocre games where he just doesn't produce. Actually. Oh, what a ball into space. Come on. Solid shot by Invartson, but just is unable to convert to a chance. Shibasaki with the corner. No one. Mente picks up the pass. Back to Cataldi. Cataldi back to Pedersen. Pedersen all the way back to Uzoho. Yes, we would be hearing the Brugge fans. Oh, what a pass over the top. Valor, solid shot. Forces the save from the Vigo keeper. We've got another corner. Shibasaki putting it up. Beltran. And that's the half. 18 shots, 7 on target, 51% possession. Oh. That is analysis here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Summary. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Stats? Match stats? Yes, that's what I wanted. Clear cut chances 1. 1 each. Alright, well, into the locker room we go. Everybody's frustrated and anxious. Show me something else in the second half, lads. You weren't bad, but I believe. You weren't bad, I have faith. Bad, I have faith. End the team talk. Go to tactics. Alright. This obviously isn't working for us. So, don't want to use balanced. Something that's a little bit more. Yes, we'll try that. And see, this is where I have center midfielder already programmed in. That looks a little bit better. Let's see how this does. Saki out wide to Pedersen. Sits on it for a little bit and gets tackled. Vigo coming out with a vengeance. Oh, nice interception by Cartabia. Oh, nobody's there to capitalize on that. Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. That was some good passing. Ooh. Almost. I feel like a lot of my crosses go to, or a lot of the crosses go to the pressing forward in Bartson. These two play when really it should be going to Edmondson because he's the target man. Can I say? Cartabia with the run down the wing, crosses it up. Cataldi picks it up, passing to Cartabia. That's offside. We're already 10 minutes into the second half. Demand more. Bonnie with a header that goes over. Goal kick. All right, so they're focused after that. Demand more. Oh, there we go. Nice cross from David Simon into Cartabia. And is that a header? Let's see here. Puts it up. Yep, it's a header from Cartabia. Vigo keeper is unable to get across to that. Sisto puts it in the Suarez. It's somebody I don't know who. Yuxulu? Is that who that was? Valor puts the hurt on Vigo player there. They have a free kick. Cartabia with the free kick. Standing there contemplating his navel in the top corner. Mountain picks up the loose ball. Clemente. Over to Cataldi. Back to Clemente. Clemente puts it up to Valor. Puts it up. Shibasaki with a rifle over the goal. David Simon driving in. Valor picks up the loose ball. It's a corner. Oh, Clemente with the one hit off of some sort of ping pong action from the corner, and he scores a goal. Well deserved, in my opinion. He's been playing very well defensively. Oh no, Franco heads the ball out, and Clemente just capitalizes on a one hit. 2-1, Coruña. Go, lads. Let us go. Simone with a good interception. Ends the highlight there. You'll demand more here. And we're going to pause right here for a second. Let's see here. Ingvartsen is not playing well. Holland, getting some chances here, buddy. Let's do this. All right, and then... Yeah, you know what? That's fine for now. That's fine for now. I have faith. We'll go a couple more minutes, and then I'm see who else I bring in here. I know I've got to replace Simon. He is just tired. Pedersen with a nice stop there. Cavani is open in space, but can't keep the header down. Taldi into space to Valor. Valor puts up a wicked cross, and it's cleared by the Vigo defense for a corner. Let's see if we can capitalize. Shibasaki puts it up. Cartabia picks up the loose ball. Quick little jaunt over to Shibasaki. Back to Cartabia, who puts it up, and Edmondson heads it right to Ruben Blanco. Much better from Coruña in the second half with the 4-4-2. They're a little bit more familiar with it, and the 4-2-4 is very aggressive. A lot of space for the opposite team to work into if they can take advantage of it. Go, go. Allenton uses his speed. Pedersen uses, I should say. Into Holland. Holland's on. Ooh, Valor with a solid headed attempt. Bounces off the post. And it's time for another sub. Let's see here. Valor is doing okay. Simone. Put Angelari out. He's got some solid stats. Really should be playing him more. Who is not playing well? Valor is not totally playing well. Chumi, eh. We'll give it another 5 minutes and then we'll bring Traver in for Valor, I think. I have faith in. Dennis Suarez puts up the free kick. Zoho with a monster save, keeping us in the lead. Solid shot stopping from the keeper today. Angelari at the throw into Edmondson. Valor. Back to Cataldi. Sitting on a yellow. Iwasaki. Oh! Shibasaki rifles one in, as I said earlier. Oh my goodness. Pulls a, is it a Vincent Company that did that for Manchester City? Says, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Boing. There we go. 3-1, Coruña. Thank you very much. And we'll put Traver in here for Valor. And confirm that. Uh-oh. Ooh. Charlie's getting aggressive. Don't get that second yellow card, buddy. Shibasaki with an 8-7 rating all of a sudden. Yeah, they're going to go very attacking, I feel. All right, a nice clear. Angelari with a great interception, running up the wing, into space for Edmondson. Holland coming in late to the box. Can he do anything? Ooh, nice header, but right to Blanco. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Nice clear from Pedersen, who comes up and, oh, Cartabia nabs the ball, is in space. Oh, gorgeous pass into space to Holland, who just nails it. Goalkeeper doesn't even know which way to go. 4-1, Coruña over Vigo. I am a very happy manager right now. Now granted, we got 6 minutes plus stoppage. Look at this. Cartabia into a little bit of space, and Holland just puts that angle. Keeper doesn't know which way to go. Goes down to his knees. Oh, man, this feels good. I love winning a derby. Knocking on wood because, you know, the FM gods and all. Cartabia playing some solid defense. And our ratings are just going up. I'm loving it. Ooh, almost another steal by Cartabia there. Oh, Cataldi. Oh. 3. Oh, man, that sucks. Clemente to Holland. Boots it back to Uzoho for time. Chumi. Back to Uzoho, and they're pressing. Here's the very attacking. Cataldi, Ibasaki. Over to Cartabia. Up to Holland, who holds it up, kicks it out for a corner. I approve of it this time. This is time wasting. That's what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Traver puts up the corner. Chumi puts the header just over. Bonnie and Dennis Suarez up front. Terrier and Mina on the wings. On the wings. Nice clear by Angelari. Yaksuku. Zoho with a great stop, and there's the game. Heck yes. Heck yes. 31 shots, 14 on target, 12 off target, 1 clear-cut chance. 50-50 split on possession. We didn't do well in headers, but that was a solid game. Look at these ratings. 8-5 for Clemente, who scored a goal. Shibasaki at 9. Man, what did he do this match? Did he do this match? Let's look at stats here. Hernia stats. Ibasaki. 5 key passes, 1 chance. 12% cross. This. 100% tackles. All right. And 50% shots on target with 1 goal. That's not bad at all. Holland came on, had 2 shots, 2 on target, and a goal. Not bad. 2 headers, 1. 4 passes, 4 total passes, so 3 completed with 1 of them being key. Not bad. Katali had 4 key passes, and Kartabi had, I mean, this is, yes. Not bad. Let's head into the dressing room here. I like to see this. Lads, that was a good win. That was a good win. And let's see here. You, Saki, Abia, you all, because you're in the 8s, you did well out there. End the team talk, and we're out of here. You can see that takes us level on points with Madrid, but they have a 7 goal differential. Plus they beat us once. So what's the rest of their season here? Their last 2 games are Levante and Villarreal. They should easily win those. Easily win them. What a solid game. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me for this semi-special episode. The next episode will wrap up the season, and I should hopefully have some transfer targets that I'm looking at, and we will go into depth about that in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and your family. I hope everybody is safe. I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.